Hi, so welcome to a video by Archangel Raphael. So this video is going to be about fears and phobias. So first Archangel Raphael is going to speak about this and then we'll go into a clearing for this. So I'll just let Raphael come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that what I am seeing is that there is a lot going on many levels around fears and phobias. So when you have them, it is not simply about something earthly. There will be many things going on many levels, and it is important to see it as something that has deeper roots. Because often phobias and fears are really very much rooted in things which have happened a long time ago, which you are not able to recall, things that have got in some way or another distorted over time, perhaps because at the time you had that experience, whether it is many lives ago or whether it is this life. When you had that experience, you were not able to really process it, so it became something else altogether. So an example can be that you have had an experience where you were in water stuck and something was in some way or another coming at you in the water that was harmful. But at the time you were not able to fully understand what was going on, only that something was happening that was very negative. So in your mind you may equate that to being in water, that when you are in water you feel unsafe, not realizing that it was that particular type of water you were in. Perhaps it happened in a place where there were lots of creatures of a particular type that are harmful to humans, but you are no longer seeing it in context. So whenever you are in any water, you may have anxiety and fear. Another example can be that you were in a situation where there were lots of problems at the time, lots of things that people were perhaps dying of, things that were very negative. Perhaps it was a time where there was a real issue around hygiene, and what happened is many people died of a particular illness. And then what you find is in this lifetime, what you are feeling fearful of is something like this happening. So if you feel in any way there is something around that is not clean, you have a fear that it could result in death, not realizing that actually at that time there was a particular illness around, that it is not something that normally happens. So that is the sort of thing I see when it comes to phobias and fears, that something is out of context, that you have not moved on, and you have not really processed whatever has happened adequately enough to realise that it was a particular scenario in a particular place at a particular time. So that is what I see. So what I will be doing for all of you here is making corrections, clearing things away in you that have created problems, perhaps something in you that got so overwhelmed at the time that it became something else altogether in your awareness. I will also be looking at other things here as well, such as perhaps interfering energies from negative ancestors, negative beings, perhaps external energies which are amplifying your inner feelings, your inner fears, making things worse and keeping you trapped in them. And finally, what I will also be looking at are experiences which are not your own, which are inherited from family members, from members of your family even those who are no longer here, and things that you are taking on as your own. So things which have happened to them, that they have then in some way or another given over to you. And instead of processing the experience themselves, you are actually now left with it, and it gives you a sense of fear that you are not able to resolve. So I will also be handing back anything that doesn't belong to you back to the appropriate family member. So I will be working on all these levels. So I will start and simply be in your own energy, and I will see what is there and work on it. And for those of you who have many fears and phobias, it is good to repeat these clearings many times so that you are able to be free. And it may take a while to really feel it deeply inside on all levels, if you are the sort of person who has many fears. That is all. I will start. So I will say that this is done. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening, and much love to all of you.